feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me.
Game 1, baby. There will be contract rules because of someone gave a ton of money. I mean, listen. So, gets by mid offenses. Need to see the problem. Yeah, I got you, Trinsky. Rays. So, Croats, I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot with Rays lately. They've kind of, Rays has sort of tailed off a little bit in the amount of effort they're putting in. So, I haven't done a lot with Rays lately. I still like them. They're still really good energy drinks. I would still highly recommend them. But again, they've kind of tailed off in their marketing and other stuff, so as have I.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneers.
They are still a sponsor for the channel, though, so raise up. I just don't have any at the moment. Trinsky, I think part of the problem, though, is, and this is a tough problem to have, it's your offense is so good that like you're probably scoring quickly, right? I'd imagine like with Justin Herbert on the field, you're probably going right down the field, scoring, and your defense is back out there, right? So like if your defense is always out there, or if you're getting leads early, and other teams are just throwing the ball against you, that leads to your defense not doing well. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like you want your offense to be really, really good, but also you need your defense to perform, and it's hard to get them to do both. That's why, like, I don't want to jinx it with my team. It's one of the most surprising pieces for my team this year is how well the defense is done, in addition to my offense getting a lot better this year. It's very shocking in my opinion. And now I think J.J. Brown has a lot to do with that because he's kind of keeping the clock running by running so well. But Justin Herbert is phenomenal. Mine is similar until last game. Yeah, can confirm your defense is barely average. Listen, Justin, you shut your mouth, okay? We had a bad day. All right, we were devastated by the Purdy injury. All right, we were real hyped up for him, and then we were just all devastated by Purdy getting injured.
Throwing first play is Herbert.
Shoo. God bless, man. Oh my God, he's already gone. This is your defense's problem. This is your defense's problem, Trinsky. Your offense is on the field for 3 seconds. I told y'all, Wan'Dale Robinson, listen, somebody wants a sneaky good wide receiver in this league. I don't know what it is about this dude, but I'm telling you what, every time I have seen the Bucs, this dude kills it. Wan'Dale Robinson. Matter of fact, I think Trinsky, did we play? Because I feel like he killed me. Did we play? Let me go back and look. Either this year or last year I played this team. Maybe it was last year. I know I've seen Wan'Dale Robinson murder somebody in this league. Maybe it was I don't remember what team, but I just know Wan'Dale Robinson's a problem. No, we haven't played yet. Do we play? We would. How? That's kind of wild. We're both in the NFC, but I wouldn't play you unless we make it to the playoffs, which is kind of wild and scary at the same time. It's a little scary at the same time. Yeah, Wan'Dale's amazing. Yeah, so, and Chris, here's the funny part about like that trade, right? Because a first and Wan'Dale is probably not even close to what DJ Moore is worth. But when you see like the production you get out of Wan'Dale, he's probably getting the same production he would get out of DJ Moore in his offense, but for a fraction of the cost, right? So I'm going to use my team as the example, Chris. Like you went out and you bought big name receivers. And that's not a bad idea because they're going to perform really, really well. If you look at my team, my receivers are performing really, really well. I like how it says you can change the zoom on the camera, but you really can't. Like I like how it tells you you can change the zoom on the camera, push it up and down, but in this mode you cannot. But yeah, look at my receivers. My receivers are actually performing really, really well in a group. I don't have a single receiver. If you take Purdy out, I don't have a single receiver over 75, I think, on my team. But they all perform really, really well, and they all perform well in their role, right? So, like, Austin Lynch does really well spreading the defense and getting deep. Derek Jackson is a phenomenal possession receiver for me, right? You got Jeffrey Gordon, who's just murdering the slot when he plays. And then you bring in Blanton, who's doing really well. Like the guys on my team are performing really well. Yeah, it would be cool. It doesn't. I wish it did. I mean, I like this. Oh my God, Najee Harris. The custom scheme fits? I do, Nick. I would love that. Like, I want complete control. Yeah, Nick, I'm not opposed to it. I'm actually not opposed to, in this type of league, I wouldn't even be opposed to like custom playbooks. Julius Harvey, man, that dude looks good too. Justin, he was a hidden kind of like a gem in the draft. Yeah, I mean, there'd be some positive, negative. I think the definitely custom scheme fits need to come back. Nick, the other one, I want a slider for how much I want my team to pass or throw. If I want to have fumble, he's probably down. Pretty sure he's down. I want the slider back on how many carries my running back 1 gets compared to my running back 2. You kind of have, but you kind of don't. 3rd or 4th round pick in the Purdy draft. Let him rot for a year. I think he needed to develop for a year probably, but he's looking really good. Julius Harvey was probably a steal in that draft. Wan'Dale Robinson, guys, is phenomenal. Angels beat the Rangers? Ooh, okay. The Mariners take the L against the Astros. That's tough. I mean, the Astros are a phenomenal team, but incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration, pure unbridled joy after that one. Yeah, and Nick, that's the thing, right? I want to be able to change what my number 1 guy, my number 2, and my number 3, right? I want to be able to set, because I want 3 different versions. I want my number 1 guy to be this. I want my number 2 guy to be this. And then, but with right now, the scheme, it's like, oh, deep threat. It's like, well, I don't want everybody to be a deep threat. They did call it they kept it as the fumble. Oh, no, they overturned it. Yeah, they overturned it. Yeah, they overturned the fumble, leave it in the Vikings' hands. Don't let D'Angelo Covington's size fool you guys. D'Angelo Covington is phenomenal. He's only like 5'8" at quarterback, but he's great. He plays great. He can sling that thing. He is a lefty. He does look a little tiny out there. What would be funny to see is like him and Jamarcus Russell Jr. play against each other. Be the biggest versus the smallest quarterbacks. Yeah. D'Angelo versus Jamarcus would be amazing to see. Zip it. Got to get rid of it. There you go. 3rd and 13, though, you can need a first down. 3rd and 13, you got to get that first down. 5 seed. This is the 3 versus the 5 seed right now. Justin's like, listen, I don't know what it is, but these 5'8" players in the NFC North, man, they are killing it. Yeah, some midgets out there in the NFC North. Some tiny guys. Both of them play well, though. You're right, Justin, because, man, Chad Gable looks great in that middle linebacker position. He's flying around the field. D'Angelo Covington's still really young at quarterback. I think he's still, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, D'Angelo Covington's younger than every rookie drafted this year. Like, I think D'Angelo Covington this year, in his 3rd year, is younger than the rookie quarterbacks drafted this year. I'm pretty sure. Because they were all like 22, 23. I might be wrong, but decent run. Levante David going down with an injury. That's huge. Trey Young is cool. Welcome back, buddy. What up, Trey? Welcome back, my guy. Oh, good. Hey, Levante David, if he's out, that's going to be tough. Year 3, Campbell year 2 are the 2 youngest. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Justin.
Herbert off of play action.
Herbie, ooh,
And this one caught
man.
by Travis Kelce.
I'll be honest with you, Trinsky. I'm not the biggest Herbert fan. I think that he's extremely talented. I don't think he's gonna ever be like a winner.
After back-to-back victories,
Yeah, Levante out. That one's tough. That's a tough loss for this Minnesota defense against Herbert. But yeah, like I don't think Herbert's a guy that's gonna win you a Super Bowl. In this league, maybe, but in real life, he's a guy that I think is gonna put up a lot of stats, kind of Dan Marino-ish, where he's gonna like put up crazy stats. He's gonna look great, look the part, be phenomenal, checks all the blocks except for one, winner, and that's a problem. Ooh, Kareem Hunt throwing dudes. Now, Drew Brees won a Super Bowl, though, Chris, so Drew Brees isn't in that category. Drew Brees got you a Super Bowl. Sorry, guys, for this. However, what are we sorry for, Nick? Well, Chris, most guys at the end of their career aren't great. Trey Young of the Hawks. Do you think?
Come on, say it with me.
How about them Cowboys?
We are back, baby.
Appreciate it, Nick. Trey, you think we'll trade him away after telling him?
We've got to be the dumbest team in America.
Warfare. Let me have my moment, okay? Listen, I'm trying to be the #1 team in the NFC. I know it's not great for my chances at a Super Bowl, but let me win something, damn it. Another injury for this Vikings defense is tough.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
So, Chris, like, here's the issue, right? And winning a Super Bowl during the Tom Brady era by any quarterback's amazing. Any quarter like that, it's tough. It was tough to win a Super Bowl during the Tom Brady era. Yeah, I mean, maybe, Chris. I know he plays it for the Cowboys, but maybe. I mean, you're out there trading away every weapon that... Like, you have a rookie quarterback, and you're going to leave him with nothing. If San Fran or Arizona win, you'd be out of the playoffs? Ain't no way. Oh, listen, no offense, Justin, but I'm not opposed to you not making the playoffs, all right? All of y'all with these cornerbacks that pick everything off, like Awuzie can take his ass away somewhere. Don't get me wrong, Thomas Miller's great, but like it's tough. It's tough. Everyone had the Cowboys in the NFC. Yes, sir. All right, the Seahawks are 7-2. I got to get a win tonight to stay in the lead. I need a win tonight to stay in the lead. If Tampa Bay wins, I need a win to stay ahead of them. Chicago 6-3. Man, it's a CPU team in there. The Titans are 6-3. Where'd all these CPU teams coming from? Yeah, Arizona or San Fran winning would put you... No? No, they have 4 losses. You have 3, Justin. Oh, no, it hadn't updated. Never mind. I lied. Let me update Daddy Leaks. Without having to trade for it, I dare you. It says give me a top 10 pick. I forgot to... Let me update Daddy Leaks. I was like, wait, but I forgot. You lost to the Broncos. Chris, probably not. I mean, you could. Like, it'll free up. So here's the thing, Chris, and this is why I think these are bad ideas. It would free up cap space for the year that you have the penalty, right? So, like, or it would free up cap space for 1 year, and then you would immediately be broke, like, in debt the next year. The Titans. Instead of letting him draft a halfback, they would put him on the bench. He gave them AJ and a pick. Yeah, they used their pick on a left outside linebacker. That's true. I gave him AJ Terrell and another first. That's a good point. And Justin's like, I do not recall. He said, Denver? Never heard of her. Denver? Never heard of that team. Justin, what is it about Denver that you can't get over that hump with them? I don't get it. I mean, I know Burrow's incredible, right? But, like, I just, Like, what is it about this Denver team that the Lions just decide to not show up? Man, I think y'all played at home, so it couldn't even be that you were in Denver. So y'all were at home. All right, Covington, what you got? Dropping back. He's trying to run. Got to get rid of it. Oh, that's not a great throw. Bye week to make a second half run. So Tyler, sometimes the bye week goes bad. And it's weird because like nothing happens during the bye week. But for whatever reason, there's teams that have a bye week and they come out and they don't look like the same team. Right? So like sometimes your team goes into a bye week, you were hot, and then like a bye week comes, and then the game after the bye week, your team just doesn't show up. You're like, I don't understand. It's something about the bye week. It's like it's almost like real life, where just like a team took it too easy during the bye week, and all of a sudden they were like they lost the momentum they had. If they auto the scenario, maybe. Get a little kick punt return here. Big hit.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
Come on, Daddy League's update. There it goes. All right, Daddy Leagues is updated now, so now we can say the Lions played the Broncos earlier today, and the Broncos moved to 8-1. The Broncos are now 8-1. That's tough. Trying to take them for the best record in the league. Ooh, tough throw by Herbert right there. Chris, I always pick the morale one for me. I pick morale because like happy players improve. Players with good morale usually are more improved than just giving them an awareness boost. Kareem Hunt running tough. 6 rushes, 40 yards. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, the Broncos are 8-1. Steelers are 6-2. Buffalo 7-2. Let's see. Seahawks 7-2. Dallas 7-2. So a lot of really good teams out there. The hunt for the playoffs in both divisions is real tight right now, in the AFC and the NFC. Falcons are 4-5, but not that far out of it either. Herbert under pressure is unfazed. He had a dude right in his face. Yeah, I'm sure people did. I don't know who. Let's see. See if I can just recognize the team that's not playing. Did the Bengals have a bye week? Yeah, the Bengals I think had a bye week. Yeah. Yeah, the Bengals had a bye week, Nick. Warfare, yeah, I had a bye week. Warfare's like, me. It was me. I had a bye week. Your offense was on a bye week? Yeah, not the defense though. Nick, what happened to Trevor Lawrence? I don't get it. He's too good to be playing the way he is.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Swings this out for Hunt.
Sun's going to be 1 game behind Nuggets in the series. Ooh, I think the Nuggets are going to win that series. I thought from the get-go the Nuggets were going to win that series. Yeah, and Warfare, you're the prime example, right? So your team was doing pretty well. Luke Prince looked all right. Had a bye week, and then all of a sudden Luke Prince doesn't know what he's doing. It's like Luke Prince went and partied hard during the bye week, and now he's lost. He said, hi, best friend. He only had 2 picks this year. Now it's 6. Just the fact that a Woozy had 4 in 1 game is wild. Oh. Trensky. Travis Kelce down with an injury. That one's tough.
And that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here.
Say you have a deal.
We're going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
No offense, Tyler, but Chris's deals are under some scrutiny at the moment. So I don't know if he has a deal or not. Plus, no deals until the offseason. Quit being dumb and agreeing to trades mid-season. He had 5. He was just 10 yards out of bounds. Good Lord. Yeah, y'all stop agreeing to deals mid-season because it's not going to be the same deal by the end of the season. Chris, after some of the things that were being thrown out there, they're going to be looked at.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say
He step out of bounds and come back in, or is this the bailout? Nobody touched him.
Oh my God, that's a bailout.
I summoned you to my for a reason. Lego had 3 picks in 2 games since the bye. Had 4 in the previous 7.
every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like
No, listen. If it's a fair deal and it's between user and user, it's getting accepted. Like, I'm not stopping it. But if it's not a fair deal, I know, Chris.
they'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
First down for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Bucks looking pretty tough. Not gonna lie, in the NFC, the Bucks are gonna be a tough win. The question is, will their defense show up in the playoffs? Because their defense hasn't played great this season. Their offense is amazing. Wan'Dale Robinson, Kareem Hunt, Herbie. Justin, I have no idea.
It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Be a fantastic idea.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired.
No, it's not.
Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
That's Tyler. It's not worth a second. That's the thing.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw here, Herbert.
If he gets downgraded from his dev, then yeah, maybe.
Able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Bucks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it's like ignoring the fact he's got a dev. Yeah, he's worth probably more. I'll fucking look at it just to prove a point. Jesus Christ. This is why I'm tired of talking about trades, because y'all don't put any effort into your trades. You just throw shit at a wall and go, this is what I want to do. All right, Chris, to put this in perspective, okay? To put it in perspective, the very last pick of the 1st round is worth 590 points. All right? The very last pick of the 1st round is worth 590. Chris Godwin. This is why, like, just a little effort sometimes goes a long way, guys. 549 times 1.5 is 823 in value. Right? So 823.5 is his value. Okay? You're going to take a mid to late 2nd round pick for him. That's y'all's trade right now, because it can't happen for fucking 8 weeks in the season. We got like 9 weeks left of the season.
They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Give every member of that unit a
So like everybody wants to talk trades at week fucking 10. There's 8 weeks left in this season before even playoffs happen, right? So like all of their values are going to be different. Don't know what trade you're getting. So like y'all are making pointless arguments, and I have to then do research on it to like talk you out of stupid ideas, or say like this is a bad trade, or I have to argue with it because y'all go, we agreed to it in the fucking 10th week of the season. It's fucking aggravating, guys. So from now on, any trade that's being submitted has to be put in the trade calculator before you send it to me. Like, if you're gonna offer a trade, I don't care if it's user, CPU. If you don't send the trade calculator to me, it's immediately denied from now on. How about that? Because y'all send stuff and then it's like, well, Nick and Dad will do all the work. No. So send a trade calculator if you want a trade to ever go through. I'm done with it. I'm done talking trades. I knew that was going to happen. I already had a headache. I knew it was just going to keep going and going until I like exploded. Oh, I know, Justin, but it's at a point now where it's going to have to be because people are getting... The thing is, Justin, is like, even without the trade calculator, it's yours. Most people trades are close. And then there's others that are just not fucking close. They're like, we agreed to it. Like, you're getting robbed. So I'm over it. If you want to trade, fucking send a trade calculator. If it's user, it doesn't have to be one giving. It doesn't have to be like. You're just gonna have to send it to show this is what our trade is, because somebody's gonna put in work as much as a little bit of work into trades. Y'all just throw shit at a wall sometimes. Just throwing random ass people out there. 23 over your 68 overall fit. Deal. What up, Ants? Sorry, caught me at a bad time, guys. I told you I had a headache. I was already frustrated, so my bad. Good lord, Kareem Hunt, nice juke. I'm gonna focus on the game for a bit.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing past the age of 30, you can still...
And the Patriots are on a great streak right now.
And I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running
That's one way to announce a new rule. My bad, guys. Headache before a Cowboys game? Yeah, Warfare. It's gonna be one of those days. And I play the Raiders and Tom Brady. So like, what a night, guys. What a night. Ants, I don't know what happened with the Patriots, Ants. Like, y'all are killing it right now. And like, don't get me wrong, me and Justin have been praising Brad Knight for a couple of seasons. Right? We've been essentially anybody that said they needed a quarterback, we've been trying to tell them before you join the league, hey guys, there's this guy on the Patriots we recommend you go get, and nobody listened to us, and now look at it. The Patriots are winning with Brad Knight, and I just wanted to say that Justin and me have told y'all so. Because we've been praising Brad Knight. We're like, this guy looks pretty good. How come nobody's giving him a chance? Say, hey, if you're looking for a young guy, that's the guy to go get. Nobody listened, and now he's out there doing well. Herbie. God, man, he just makes the right choices sometimes. That wasn't, but that was I forgot that was 3rd and 17. So Herbert on 3rd and 17, check down. Not the best decision, but also didn't get a turnover. So maybe not the worst decision.
Progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Ain't no way.
Amazing.
Are you kidding me? Did y'all see this punt? Watch this punt. He puts a side spin on it, and it stops at the inch mark. Bro, who is your punter, Trinsky? I need this. I don't need him because I got Michael Dixon. But still, who the hell is your punter? That's an insane punt. Colby Wadman? No, that can't be right. That dude's a 64 overall punter. That was a 64 overall punter who just did that. That's insane. Ain't no way. Oh, nice spin move by Najee Harris. Najee Harris out there spinning like he wants to be a Cowboys player.
They'll run again with Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And then you got Tommy punting 20. He punted a ball 24 yards. Come on now. That's like shanked it 24. Chris, was it a shank?
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it went out of bounds. He just shanked it, huh? I mean, every once in a while it happens, I guess. Ooh, nice cut. He didn't get a whole lot of yards there. That's Ray Jennings out of Florida State. Ray Jennings out of Florida State. Nice cut.
question about it, and here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick
Yeah, pretty much, Nick. That's about what it is. And again, if it's a user trade, I'm still going to be checking just, hey, both of you agree to this, and it'll go through. But it's like, some of them are so bad that you're going to have to explain to me why that benefit. Like, if it's lopsided, you better have a real good reason on why you want to accept the trade. It's just like, what I don't want to have is like teams out here just roster dumping like their best players and getting absolutely nothing back. And then there's a team out there with every X factor in the league, because I'm exaggerating, but there'll be a team with like fucking 22 90 plus overall players they can't afford. Deal, Tyler. Fuck it. Deal. I'm over it. Like, it's a deal. Done. That trade's going through. I'll just release him and put him on my team. I know you're kidding, Tyler. Hurley, me either. Me either. Even with backspin Hurley, I can't get a ball to spin that way at all. The Colt 7th is better. Fact, Nick. That Colt 7th is really really going to be like a 6th round pick. That Colt 7th's like a 6th round pick at this point. Listen, I'm looking at the Dolphins going, hey man, what player on my team other than J.J. Brown would you want for your entire draft? Because they're all going to be like top of the draft. Chris. Chris is like, do you want this like really old shitty defensive tackle for your really young X Factor guy? That's a good trade, right? You want my washed up defensive tackle for your X Factor guy? Fair. Probably need to move down in the draft. Or are you moving down because of talent or moving down because of money? You should have taken next year's first. True. Stacking effed up. Yeah, I should have taken that next year first. Oh my god. I know you're just fucking with me, Chris. I know. Oh, because you didn't expect to be where you're projected? Fair.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Justin said, alright guys, y'all have talked me into it. I will trade the hopefully retired Von Miller for 3 future firsts. Deal. Done. He said, I'll give you 4. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. So y'all see I got frustrated. You're like, fuck it, let's keep pushing the button. Y'all are assholes. I think I gave the Eagles a good O-line. And they have Jacobs. What the fuck are they doing? Warfare's a great question. It's a great freaking question, man. I don't know. Maybe Colbert's just not that guy. I don't know. Overpay. Yeah, you can overpay for Chris Jones in the offseason if you want. Herbie, nice throw. All right, under a minute left for Tampa Bay to get another touchdown. You think they try to get another touchdown, or they settle for 3 here? They're going to settle for 3? Overpay him in the offseason. I try every offseason. I try really hard not to overpay for guys. Touchdown, Brian Edwards. I try really hard not to overpay for people, and then I'm like, but I want this guy. Chris, I do feel like we knew Colbert wasn't that guy, but like, he's 7th in passing, so he's putting up numbers. Trinsky, y'all are playing really well. Trinsky, you're a dark horse in the NFC, and I say dark horse just because, like, if the defense comes together, by we, I mean Justin Herbert. Facts, Trinsky. Yeah, like, I feel like you're a dark horse for the NFC, and you wouldn't be you'd be a favorite for the NFC if your defense showed up every game, right? So like defense showing up in this game against the Vikings, but although Najee Harris running well, so.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense worked their way back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action.
Proto brings up a decent point.
And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Nick, it's coming along. The issue is I just don't have a lot of time. But I was working on it last night. I'll work on it some more this weekend. And then, Nick, what I'll do is when I finish it, I'll send it to you so that, or I'll send you a link to it because I'm doing it on Google Docs so that I can just share it with everybody. But I'll send you the link to it, and then I'll have you kind of proofread it, and then let me know if there's anything you want to change with it. But I'm trying not to make it too, I don't want it to be as long as the playing rule book was, so I'm taking a lot of that stuff out. But I also want to like keep some of the helpful things. The violations. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish it up. I probably won't be out. Like I probably won't have it ready to go until DGFL 24. Like it'll get implemented with DGFL 24 very likely. But God, Justin Herbert is murdering this Vikings team. This offseason or both. Well, Jonathan Allen's going to be a little tough. I think, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Joyce wants to move on from Jonathan Allen, but I feel like Jonathan Allen's probably going to stay on that Dolphins team.
A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
But I missed Croto's point.
Here as they come up on first and goal. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Herbert now. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Ah, they had no timeouts. They ran out of time.
In what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Before the multiplier. Yeah, and that's part of the reason there's a multiplier. Oh, he said it, DM. Have every...
All right, Brandon, thank you very much.
Oh, on an announcement? Yeah, that's true.
Let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
Dummy at work claimed manufactured doesn't mean something is made somewhere.
As you see, they were winners back.
I let it slide this time. Hey, Brennan, look at you being the bigger man today. I have not let shit slide today, so I didn't follow my own advice. But Brennan, look at you being the bigger man today. All right, proud of you. Proud of you. By trading their best player to Hoosier so he can trade him by week 5. Chris, that's a good point. Bears versus Bears. Bears beat Bears.
Look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Vikings, and they did have some success running the football.
Manufactured doesn't mean something is made somewhere. What? Brennan, out of curiosity, what the hell did they think it meant?
Look at what they were able to do throwing the football.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I was going off the deep end, Nick. I was ready to just full send. F it. You send me a dumb trade, I'm cutting your best player. Now we're even. My head hurts, now your head hurts. Off to the Bears.
Just across the 25. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, I was ready to full send on like, all right. Please cut Kamara.
The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have.
Those obviously aren't going to be real rules, but take draft picks, that's true. The hard part is, like, how do you force the taking of the draft pick?
Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
He had a really solid first.
It made it realistic. I mean, yeah. So Justin, we did discover. Pick a undrafted free agent. That's true. That is true. Justin, we did figure out a way to like find teams' money So that might be implemented in the future as we go forward. Like, I think once there's an actual rule book in place that can be read, then it's like, well, violations of this, like, you're going to get fined. And basically what would happen is you sign a free agent to your team to be immediately cut. We would just modify the contract to be the fine. Yeah, no more saying the word trade till the offseason. Facts. Every time you say the word trade, you're getting fined $500,000. Edit the contract bonus. So it causes a cap penalty. Yeah, so essentially you pick up like a $500,000 fine for tampering.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league.
Someone else tried to argue with her. She said, and I quote, if something is made somewhere else, how could they sell it here? Woo! Brennan, listen, you can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid, Brennan. Not much you can do with that. There's nothing you were going to say or the other person was going to say in that moment was going to fix her problem. Her problem is she's stupid, and you can't fix it. Covington, it'd be real nice if you'd show up in this game at all. Like, 9 for 13 and an interception ain't it. We're in the third quarter. My man is, and Amari Cooper is leading the league in receiving. This team's got Trinsky. Where's his pass defense coming from? Like, how'd y'all suddenly become good against the pass? So my blank to Kroto seems fair. Having only 3 slots doesn't help. Listen, I don't make the rules. Madden did that. My quarterback.
It's my quarterback.
Now back to throw.
Send it. What the hell is that? Covington, my guy. Good Lord. Well, he could have been my quarterback. This is why you passed on D. Hey, Tyler, I still believe in D'Angelo Covington. It's one of those games where he's just not doing well. Normally, I mean, he's been lighting it up. Chris, you think you made the right choice? Waiting for Brewer? Oh, that was dropped. That's tough. That was dropped. Can't do much with that. Yeah, I mean, Nick, technically a user trade, we can do it with more than 3. Oh, you drafted Hopkins in that draft. That's right. Like, has she never seen the Made in China label? No, I bet, Brennan, I bet she believes everything's made in America. Yeah, like, there's going to be a limit to it. It's like, I would like to trade 97 things for 2 players. It's like, get the fuck out. Yes, I'd like to send 30. I would like to send 15 players for their 2. No. Agree to switch roster. Jesus. Chris, it would count as 1. I believe, Justin, I think it was you and Super had the big Super trade. Was it you and Super that did the trade? It counted as 1? It's actually not Spitfire. My refrigerator is not running. It's really weird. Can you come fix it? Yeah, 6 for 3. Or 6 for 4. Yeah, I thought it was you and Super. Yeah, so basically, like, it would count as 1 massive trade. Spitfire, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Don't know if you've ever been here before. Looks like you got your sound off, so you can't hear anything I'm saying. But either way, welcome to the channel. Who's your favorite NFL team? Why is it the Cowboys? Hoosier! What's up, Hoosier? Hoosier, you sent some pictures in Discord earlier. I was confused as hell. I was like, is this man having a baby? I'm so confused. Then I was like, what's with the truck? I assumed those were things you were getting for your truck. But I have no idea. Like, I assume you're getting those rims for your truck? Or you want those rims for your truck? You sent pictures with no context. He just walked in the chat. Do not say the T word. Oh, it's a good day. Such a good day. My $1,000 wish list. Hoosier, one of those was like a baby thing. Am I missing something? Are you having a baby, Hoosier? Did I miss it? Like, did we miss the announcement you're having a baby? I was so confused. Just badass. Cause okay, yeah, I had all kinds of questions, Hoosier. I just didn't have time to ask him earlier. I was like, is this man having a baby and told nobody? Right? Congrats. I was like, oh, this man having a baby didn't say anything. Like, what a weird baby announcement that was. He's having a truck. Najee Harris, what a run. Trinsky, your defense is playing great. However, man, you don't want to run. If Najee's doing this, you definitely don't want to run and J.J. Brown. Yeah, Trinsky, if your defense is doing this well, like, if y'all are having this much trouble with Najee, J.J. is going to run for 300.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hoosier was a badass changing table.
They stay on the ground.
Good Lord. Yeah, JJ's going for at least 200 against this team. I like my Jets. Hoosier, they're coming along, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I believe in Deshaun Watson any more than I do Justin Fields, but whatever. What do I know? What do I know? I spent 4 years trying to develop a guy named Lamar as a passing guy. We promise if we can get good pass coverage. I mean, that's a theory. You're on a bye week this week. Oh no, you play the Patriots this week. You play the Patriots this week. That one should be good. Whew. Justin, I forgot the score of your game was 44-13. That is rough. Najee running pretty good today though. He does have Fields. He's a backup. He's got Fields. He still has Fields. He just has Deshaun Watson as well. He gave up Debo for Deshaun Watson. Oh, just give him a break, ref. They're struggling. Listen, Hoosier, going from Debo to Deshaun's not getting younger. Don't recall ever playing a football team from Colorado to the end zone. Oh. DC2, what is going on today? Are you? That's a great question. Younger-ish? You're also getting older-ish. You mean Christian Watson, the guy that hasn't gotten any better in 3 years? Gabe Davis has always been good. Was given a loss as a forfeit. Nick, I mean, they probably would have played better if that was the case. If he'd have just like, hey man, the game cut out, can you just force win the Broncos? They probably score more. Hoosier, I just like giving you a hard time, man. Run your team the way you want to run your team. I just like giving you a hard time. Mostly because I know you don't take it personal. Brad Knight's been great. And like I said, man, me and Justin have been praising Brad Knight for a while now. And nobody believed us. And I'm glad you took over the Patriots to find out. I almost quick-sended a few times. Oh.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He finds his target, Allen. He'll take this to the other
But
side.
does Brad Knight him as the starter? Ooh, I see what you did there. 12 TDs, 2 picks over 3 games. Hey, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Yeah, Brad Knight's been great, man. You're on a 3-game win streak, and you're right back into the playoff contention. You could probably, no offense, Tyler, but you're on the bubble, my guy. You've improved, but you're on the bubble. We never played an Orange Horse team. Yeah, it turns out the Lions get 2 bye weeks in the season. It's a special rule. They get 2 bye weeks. 4 versus the Bucs. Yeah. I mean, George Kittle out there. Let's see. Yeah, Brad Knight up to 16 touchdowns so far. Herbert going deep. Broken up. Great play. Great defensive play. 266 yards, 2 TDs for Herbert. I needed Herbert to struggle because I'm really trying to get Lamar. I want to have Lamar as the top quarterback and JJ as the top running back, but Justin Herbert's making it really hard. We might, Hoosier. We very well might. Yeah, they just immediately take a loss for one. It's a Detroit thing. Make sure they can never go undefeated. Yeah, Marquise Brown leading your team in receiving is kind of wild. Jeff Bartow with 36 receptions. Okay. Damn, your running back's got a ton of receptions. You want a Herbert? Yeah, I mean, Brad Knight's playing well. Jeff Bartow looks great. He's averaging 5 yards a carry, which is wild. Bartow with a better average than J.J. Brown. Think about that. He just doesn't have the carries. J.J.'s got twice as many carries. Glad I didn't. I watched the game. Yeah, they pass a lot. I forget what offense you're running, but that's probably why. If you're running like KC offense, that would make sense. But yeah, Bartow's averaging 5 yards a carry. Marquise Brown leading the team in receiving. George Kittle has the most receptions. Matthew Judon with 9 sacks is pretty wild. That's a good stat. Najee Harris. How many yards does Harris have in this game for 21 rushes, 154, and they're losing? How, though? It's only the third, and really, if Minnesota scores a touchdown here, they could come back. West Coast spread. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, Matthew Judon with 9 sacks is pretty wild. Like, my defense plays well, but we don't get no turnovers. Let's see. DeMarcus Lawrence has 5 sacks as well. Lamont Ingram with 3. Number of guys with forced fumbles. Grant Delpit's got 3 interceptions. All right. Team's doing better. Yeah, if the Vikings get a touchdown here, this becomes a really good game. We had 4 turnovers, 2 fumble return, and 2 picks. Gotcha. Yeah, we don't. My Cowboys team, for whatever reason, do not. Brad Knight only been sacked 19 times. Seems like a lot, but not really. Against Miami. Yeah, Brad Knight with a 93.2 QBR rating. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I released him apparently. Yeah, Chris, great move. Yeah, Herbert's making it really hard for Lamar to catch him in passing yards. He's what, 100, 200 above him? He's about 100 yards ahead of Lamar, despite throwing in a lot less than Lamar. Lamar with 432 attempts is wild.
Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield.
Never said it in chat. Chris, sometimes, like I said, if it depends on if you don't have depth in your team, and like I don't know, the CPU does weird things sometimes. I need a JJ Brown emote. I do. I need a like a let's go on a journey. Take him on a journey emote. I have to see if I can get a journey emote or something like that. I'm gonna write it down. See if I can do it tomorrow. Tyler, yeah, nobody. His value is so high, it'd be hard. We were doing funny hypotheticals. My sub just ran out. Someone summoned the stag signal. Oh no! Warfare sub has run out. Yeah, where's Stag when you need him, right?
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. Into the hands of Darden. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
2 first and 2 second. Yeah, his value is a lot.
Crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking.
Yeah, yeah, Jess, that's a good point. They will cut the recommended player if you have to sign somebody to like make your team work. Oh, Nick! Nick comes in with the gifted sub. That's what's up. Damn. Okay, Nick, I see you. Nick gifting subs. Watch out now. Jalen Darden. This is a game all of a sudden, guys. The Vikings have momentum. Kept the game close, even though.
With 6 points.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word.
Trading Kittle in the offseason.
Put on the board previously, they finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there.
You had a cheater on the field.
As you said, they just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. They'll look to throw.
Listen, I think everybody's going to say that, and then the draft's going to come up and go, oh, I need a first. Let me get back in the first round.
And he goes down.
So you can switch him to wide receiver. Listen, the way Awuzie plays.
Trying to roll out, make a play outside
Guys.
but couldn't get it
Listen.
done.
I'm just saying, don't sleep on the draft. Y'all see a draft with no quarterbacks and assume it's bad.
Condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line. Rolling out,
Is the mock draft bad? Maybe. I'm just saying, like, you see no quarterbacks listed, and you're like, oh, it's a bad draft. Or there's great players at all the other positions.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's into the hands of Edwards. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I mean, J.J. Brown had F catching. He's okay. Nick, J.J. Brown had Fs. He's doing okay. That's all I'm going to say. Any defensive end, corner.
Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
What's going to be funny is, like, again, y'all keep talking trades mid-season. What happens when Kittle retires? Just randomly is like, I'm done. He retires next season. Or regresses hard. I just think it's funny. Y'all keep talking about trades this late in the season, and like these guys are gonna regress or lose their X factor or lose their superstar. So like it's a pointless discussion. 15-20 though, the Buccaneers have got to get in the end zone. They better at least get 3 in this drive. If the Buccaneers don't get 3, I'm fining you twice. I can afford it. I actually have cap space, unlike some people. Shh, just play in. I know. But yeah, the Vikings need to stop the Buccaneers from scoring. They have the momentum. So if the Vikings get a stop here, that's huge. They didn't. They gave up the first, but they're not in field goal range. They cannot give up 3. Because I don't think D'Angelo Covington's driving them down, getting 8. I mean, cap hell.
Here's Herbert. He finds Robinson.
Well, Ants, here's the thing. All right, and I talked about it earlier. There's only 45 X factors for the whole league. So it's less than, like, it's 1.5 or something like that for the entire league, right? So in theory, there can only be 1.5 X factors on every team. We're at 57 right now, which means 12 are losing their X factor next season. Who those 12 are, I don't know. And we won't know. Madden will choose 12 to downgrade. So there's a number of players that are getting upgraded to X Factor during this season, which means somebody's got to lose it. Tyler, I do not. Bartow might lose it. And here's why, Ant. So, like, Bartow's great, but he's not being used in your offense. So, is he one of the top running backs in the league? Apparently not. He's not going to be anywhere near the top of the rushing title. Right? He might keep it because he's averaging 5 yards a carry, but there's a good chance he could lose it because he didn't get used. Ringer, I really like Ringer, Hoosier. That wide receiver Ringer, I really like Ringer. I think he's got a lot of potential. Yeah, I think they split, Tyler. I think they go 1-1. And here's the issue, Tyler. All right. And he could definitely upgrade back. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I'm not going to argue about, like, oh, this guy got downgraded. I don't care. Like, people are going to get downgraded. They can get a dev upgrade game. Okay? Later. They can upgrade during the season next season. So I'm not worried about guys that go down. Like, if Lamar goes back to, let's say Lamar gets his X Factor this year, goes back down to Superstar, I'll just try to get him X Factor again next season. Judon, the linebacker? Yeah, that's who he's talking about. But yeah, Tyler, I think they split because I think here's the issue with the Lakers, right? The Lakers go as Anthony Davis goes, not as LeBron goes anymore. So Anthony Davis, it's a great question. I don't know, Nick. I just run with whatever they say sometimes. But Anthony Davis has like a great game. Why did he possession catch? Catch the ball, turn upfield. That's a touchdown. Anthony Davis has a great, like, a game where he dominates and then a game where he just kind of does average. And he's got to dominate every game for them to win. He's been on the Pats for 3 seasons. Maybe it was 4 seasons ago. I don't know. I don't know, Nick. I have no idea. Maybe Chris is confusing him with somebody else. Or it's 4 seasons ago. Hoosier, did the Suns win? Did they win? Oh, they did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw it. They came back and won. Austin Reeves clears both. Jesus, Tyler, put the alcohol down. Put it down. Didn't make it back during the rebuild? Maybe. I don't know. He should have. Hoosier, your sub ran out? Sorry to hear it. Gonna have to deal with some ads, but appreciate you checking out the stream no matter what. Nick, check Discord. That's never good. Tragic. In the famous words of Dark Spectre, tragic pimp.
Looking to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he will have
I don't want to check general chat.
they're able to get the third down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Jeez, that was a year ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chris. At this point, I'm not. It's too late to go back now. What, you want to put him back on your team now? When did we reset? I don't even remember. A long time. It feels like a long time ago.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And this is going to lead to another first down.
Devo to the Bears was probably the best move for him. Yeah. Took you 4 seasons to realize. That was like November, right? That's like before. That's pre. That might be technically DGFL 22. It was like December for the reset. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right because I think I had time off. Yeah, I was gone in November. I think we got reset. You should get draft compensation. No. You already have a team in mind for DGFL 24? I think I'm going to wait. I don't know. I'm probably going to pick late.
And he'll go down at the 28. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jesus Christ. That's a fun one. Goodbye.
And that one off the mark behind him.
I'm usually okay. Like, I usually don't give a shit about the trolls, but Jesus. You're gone. Been nice job.
After the incompletion on 1st down.
Left right before kickoff for work. Hey, the Vikings tried to come back in this game. So, Corey, what'd you miss was the Buccaneers have been dominating, and then the Vikings started coming back. Doesn't matter, Chris. It's gone. Yeah, statute of limitations is way past. They do. They need to get a stop. That's the problem. They haven't been able to stop. But Dean Nizzy. What up, Nizzy? Even though you're the enemy and the Giants owner, welcome in, D Nizzy. Thank you so much for the raid. If you came over from D Nizzy's raid, I really do appreciate it. You're checking out the DGFL. Let me give him a little shouty shout. Where is this button at? D Nizzy with the shouty. All right. But D Nizzy, appreciate it. D Nizzy runs the Giants in this league. This is the DGFL, it's the DADDgamer Football League. It is where we take all the user cheese out of Madden. So it's a GM style league where you run the team, you take over the personnel moves. You make all the decisions for the... What a throw by D'Angelo Covington. Sorry, got excited. What a throw. That was a great throw. Cooper, Amari Cooper, guys. Look at this, just right over the defender. Great throw. Great throw. Maybe I should have gotten Covington. Covington was a phenomenal throw. Coach shows up to the 2. Let's go. All right, can they tie it up? Yeah, this is a GM-style league, guys. You run the team like you're the GM. You make all the personnel moves, but you don't have control in the field. And, oh, it's a fumble. Pick it up. Run. He should have scooped and scored. That's a huge play for the Buccaneers, though. Huge play. No, you don't. Yeah, don't dive. Pick it up and run, fat boy. He's sold. Covington sells. Could have been a fumble, too. All right, want to be Detroit and any other team not in the NFC North or any other team. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so either Detroit or some other, not a D. Don't want to have to play against the Lions twice. Croto, is this the Bucs' downfall? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm going to torture Nick in the AFC South in DGFL 24. Hoosier, how do you know that Nick's going to be the Colts? You don't know if Nick's going to be the Colts. He could change. I'm gonna wait for all you fools to pick your team. I'll go somewhere where none of y'all are. I'm gonna wait for some of these phenomenal defensive coaches to pick their teams and then go somewhere else. I'll take Bosa and some others.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Hunt.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be like me running the Washington Commanders. Now, Justin, with the DGFL 24 rules where you can be an owner, you could pick one of them and move them the hell out of there, rebrand them. So you could pick like the Packers and get them out of Green Bay and rebrand them. Yeah, he was the Vikings before. That's a good point. You could move a team to Canada. There's the Toronto team. I do think to be an owner, you're gonna have to have a PS5, guys. I just don't see a way that you can efficiently run your team financially as an owner without the PS5. So I have some thoughts and plan. We're gonna make the league not necessarily harder, but like there's gonna be some restrictions on the number of times you can change your playbook.
Just over a minute 40 to play. And they need about 35 yards to get in range.
And you have a PS5? I could have swore we asked you if you did.
Into the hands of Cooper and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I said no. What the hell, Ants?
Get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart.
Ants, if you actually want to be able to see your team on, do you have Madden? If you want to be able to like see your team, Mad TV, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Mad TV? The Brown sub 500 team. Hope Santa brings you a PS5. Listen, Santa's very generous. Okay, maybe. All I'm saying is like they're available. Get you one. Save up. If you start saving now, you can get one by the time DGFL 24 comes out. That's all I'm saying.
The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And this is going to lead.
Hoosier, you and I both know that you're around, and yeah, I would know what you were up to.
The medical staff will attend to him.
Boom, Hoosier's back on top, baby. Just wait for like a CPU team to get Mahomes. Be like, I will take them.
Here's Harris.
Justin, that's essentially where I'm going. And Justin, so owners are going to have to go with whatever playbook their coach has, right? It's going to be whatever playbook and scheme your head coach runs for the owners. For the guys that are head coaches, though, I'm thinking it's going to be whatever, like when you sign if you're a head coach and you sign an offensive and a defensive coordinator, you're going to have to run their playbooks. Is kind of where I'm heading down. Or like Nick and like Justin, I'm not opposed to like head coaches picking their scheme and playbook in the preseason and then no changes during the season. Yeah, I was thinking the offensive coordinators. Santa Claus and sympathy. Facts. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild, Trinsky. It's so annoying. Santa Claus and sympathy. He had him already. They're going to settle for 3. They're going to get the 3-point win. No, Chris. No. Because Super doesn't have one. Super doesn't have one. Chef Boy Cody has one. Do I smell a bailout? Oh, Nick, are we going to get one? We should have done a prediction on this game, guys. I didn't do the prediction. I'll do the prediction for the Cowboys game. Are we going to see the vaulted Hail Mary bailout play? Go down. You got to have time on the clock, though. All right, here it comes. Do we get a bailout? We've seen it. He's going to send it? What the hell? What was that, Herbert? Herbo, what are you doing? What was the throw? It was a Hail Mary. Oh, my God, Herbie, you're trash. What a play. Looks like a Hughes Hail Mary. Bruh. Nizzy, like, what was that? Sheesh. 31-27. Yeah. EA Sports. It's not in the game. Not in the game. What happened? Trinsky, y'all led this whole game. The whole game y'all were in the lead. That's a Hurts Hail Mary? I mean, just average EA game.
I feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got